Alright, and we're back, everybody. So this is From Next Door, an RPG Maker spooky game. I remember paying attention to this one when it was, like, first announced quite some time ago, but I never got around to playing it, and we're looking for some spooky one-offs this month, so this works. Let's go into a new game. Game is played best with headphones. Got it. I'm doing that. I always do that. Matsuda-san, I hope you enjoy your new home. If anything comes up, call me. Don't forget, move, enter, space or Z, pause, escape, skip through text, and shift. Kenji Omura. Or was it Kenji or was it Keiji? Well, home sweet home. Okay. Not looking forward to all the unpacking, though. Alright. Oh. Here we go. You don't feel like watching TV right now. It's the phone. Call someone? How about Mom? Hello? Hey, Mom, it's me. Oh, hi, honey. I'm glad you called. Did you finish moving into your new house? Mostly, yeah. There's a lot of unpacking that needs to be done, though. I'd come over to help, but why did you have to move so far away? It's fine, Mom. I'll get around to it eventually. I just have to get a couple of things done first. Things? Work things? Yeah. Nami, you're supposed to be on break from work, remember? Is it Nami or Namie? Because it seems like the characters in this are Japanese. I know, but these are just a couple of favors for some guys at the company. It's important, but they won't take long, don't worry. I worry about you. Just don't overwork yourself, okay? Really, Mom, don't worry. Alright. Well, how's the house then? You said it was surprisingly cheap. Is something wrong with it? Not that I've seen so far, but I'm keeping an eye out. Still can't believe I got such a nice house for such cheap rent. Wait. It isn't in one of those shady neighborhoods, is it? It's not. Don't worry. Good, good. You and Dad can come stay with me when you're in town. There's plenty of room. Alright, then I'm already making travel plans. Okay, well, I should get back to unpacking now. Talk to you later. Take care. Oh, your father's here. Yeah, she knows how to save energy. Oh, fine. Your dad says he loves you and to not forget to turn the lights off when you leave a room. Always. I'll call you guys some other time. Alright. Can I save? There we go. Items. House keys. Resume. Because you don't cook a lot, you don't have any use for most cooking utensils. Pretty sure you don't even own a proper cutting knife. Well, that's no good. Go through your purse. Wallet. Credit cards, money. Work ID. It's your work ID. Matsuda Software Design. Currently are on break from work. That's why you decided to use the time to move into your new place. Business ID or card. Furukawa Housing, Kenji Omura. Oh. Furukawa Housing owns this house that you're renting, and you owe it to Omura-san for getting you such a nice deal. Cell phone. Your phone is not here. That's right. Aizawa had it confiscated because she thought it would keep you from getting in touch with anything work and stress related. Her words. It's not like you don't have an actual phone, though, or even email. More. Lighter? It's your old lighter. Even though you've stopped smoking, you still keep this with you. Your mom would be disappointed if you started smoking again. Take it? Well, this is a spooky game. You always need the lighter. You need the lighter, the crowbar, the screwdriver, and they all break after one use. You're pretty sure this stove will pretty much go unused. You don't really cook at all. Working sink. Alright. Looks good for now. You don't feel like watching TV. Okay, what about down here? Door is locked. You have the keys. Unlock it. Okay. Closet full of things the previous tenant left behind. Oh yeah, you buy a cheap house and this is a spooky game. What could possibly go wrong? Bunch of things, previous tenant. Bunch of things, the previous tenant. What did the previous tenant leave behind? A bunch of bodies? That's what I'm gonna assume. Maybe I should, Why is this stuff here? Light switch. Those are stairs. We'll go over here. Omura-san's instructions. Oh, this, okay. Hang on a second. Alright. Just making sure it is Kenji. I thought it said Keiji. Handful of books left here by the previous tenant. Mathematics, Volume 1 to 5. Fishing Manual. Still need to unpack these. Okay, bathroom. Don't need to use it. You can see your reflection. Check the cabinet. Bathroom supplies, extra toothbrushes, toothpaste, soap, deodorant. Your dad used to set bugs on fire with deodorant spray and a lighter when you were a child. So much that your mom stopped buying these at home. Okay. That's cool. Don't feel like bathing. Dad's got some interesting hobbies. Door is locked. You have the keys. Doesn't work. Is this the wrong key? You check the key. It's tagged as Tatami Room. That's weird. This was supposed to be the right key. Test the other keys just to make sure none of them work, though. Did Omura-san give me the wrong key? Maybe I should call him and ask. Okay. Painting the previous owner left behind. What's this? Take a look. It's your computer. Read email. Aizawa, don't overdo it. Hey, Matsuda, heard you were moving. Why now of all times? You know this was supposed to be your stress-free break, right? Can't you go a day without doing something? Honestly, I don't know what to do with you. Don't overdo it, okay? Come back to work with a cool head. From Sanjo. So Matsuda, you're on break, right? You're lucky. Hey, since you have all this free time, can I ask you a favor? Can you look over this code for me? It's really important. I've sent it to you as an attachment. Thanks a lot. Oh, well, that sounds nice. Never mind. Just your old camera. You haven't taken any new photos for a while. Your new bed. You've already unpacked. Your clothes. The phone was here. Omura speaking. Omura-san, it's Matsuda. I'm just avoiding her name now because I don't know if I'm gonna say it right. It's Namie sounds very weird, but it's probably correct. Oh, Matsuda-san, how can I help you? Omura-san, I was trying to open a room with one of the keys you gave me, but no key works. Do you think you could have given me a wrong key by chance? Wrong key? I don't think so. Keep each house's set of keys separate. Are you sure the door's just not stuck? Yeah, it's really locked. Strange. Maybe the previous tenant changed the lock and didn't say anything. Do you think you can contact him? No, it's fine. I'll get someone to go over and open the door for you, although it may have to wait until Monday. Is it urgent? No, not really. I can wait. Thanks, Omura-san. No problem. Call again if you need anything. Okay. Interesting. Omura-san's instructions. Can I go? Okay. This is the exit. It's the house next to yours. Nothing seems particularly out of the ordinary about it. It's the same design as the other houses, fitting perfectly in. However, you can't seem to shake the feeling that something seems out of place. Somehow. Well, it takes a while for you to realize it's because the house doesn't have any windows. I was just about to say that, too, I swear. I was just about to be like, well, maybe it's the windows, but I thought it was like a design choice. That's odd. Wonder who lives here. You have no business over there. Oh, hello there. Hi. You don't happen to be the new tenant of this house, do you? I am. Oh, wonderful. There's only just faint footsteps as any background sound right now. My name is Hanae Honda. I live next door to you. Oh, hi. I'm Namie Matsuda. Wonderful to meet you, Matsuda-san. That house has been empty for quite a while now. It's about time someone moved in. Do you live by yourself? Ah, yes, it's just me. Isn't it such a big house for one person? I live here with my husband. Our son lived with us, but he moved out some time ago. Well, I wasn't exactly looking for a house this big, but they made me a nice offer. Yes, I heard. The price was going down after no one showed interest. Do you know why? I was wondering that myself. Nothing in particular. Neighborhood. Honda-san, how long have you lived here? How long? For quite some time, actually. Well, is the neighborhood nice? Nice? Oh, yes, quite. It's very peaceful around here. If that's good. Hey, Honda-san, do you happen to know who lives in that house? The other one next to mine? That house? I don't think anyone has lived there in a very long time. Oh, I just found it strange. It doesn't seem to have any windows. Quite odd, isn't it? It's been that way ever since we moved here. No one seems to know who owns it either. I see. Well, Honda-san, I have to go. There's still a lot of unpacking I need to be doing. It's alright. Anything you need, dear. We'll be right next door. Thank you. It's getting late, and you still have work to do. It seems you'll have to leave the unpacking for tomorrow. You should get to your room. Alright, then. Let's see. Your room. It was this one, I think. Oh. It's already dark. You should turn on the light. I was expecting a spooky skeleton to be waiting for me. You're on break, right? Really important. I guess that's not the work. Your new bed. End the day. Alright, I guess I'll go to bed. Why not? Spooky. Spooky, scary. Alright, there you go. Alright, that's one box down. And a lot more to go. And this room's still locked. You wonder if what Omura-san said was true, if the previous tenant had changed the lock without saying anything. You also wonder if he left the key somewhere. He did leave a lot of stuff behind. Halfway filled with your things. Alright, sounds like a good point for another save. Any new emails? Let me check that. Can you help me out with this thing? I'd appreciate it. Of course. You still need to unpack. Handful of books. Mathematics. Okay, let's check the tenant stuff. Or previous tenant stuff. Bunch of things. Look through it. You don't find any key. You don't find a key. And you don't find a key. Bunch of things, previous tenant, look through it. You don't find a key. Okay, it has to be this one now, right? You don't find a key. What about this? There are piles of books inside the closet. Looking closely, one of them looks slightly elevated. You lift the book and finally come across a metal key tucked between two of these books. Metal key. Let's hope that's the right key, otherwise I'll have to wait until Monday. What's behind the door? It's getting dark already. How long was I in there? Oh. Too dark to see anything. Everything's already dark in these rooms. Interesting. The light switch. Check the cabinet, bathroom supplies. Okay, she turns it off when she leaves, just making sure. Door is locked, use metal key. It worked. Okay. Simple vase. There's a window here, but it's boarded up. Why is it like this? Couldn't you have seen that from outside? You tug on the boards, but they are firmly, albeit messily, pinned to the wall. You take a peek through the wooden boards. You can see the house next door from here, much like one of the windows in your bedroom. The difference, though, is that this one sits directly in front of another window, so that house has a window after all. You try taking a look inside the other house, but it's pitch black. Maybe Honda-san was right and no one lives there after all. Well, I found the key to this room, but now I have to get rid of these boards. Should get a nail puller or something, although I don't think I own one. I guess I'll see to it tomorrow, getting late. You know, come to think of it, who buys a house without checking all of the rooms first? This seems like a very poor decision, if you ask me. Maybe I can find a way. Pull the boards out today, or should I just call Omura-san tomorrow? He can find an actual professional. Let me take a look in here. Look. You get the feeling that leave it boarded. Leave it boarded. They're probably there for a reason, yeah. Bunch of junk. Futons in boxes, assorted knickknacks. There isn't anything worthy, but it makes you wonder why the previous tenant leaves so much behind. When you ask about him, Omura-san Said only that he had to leave because of an emergency and the details were private. At the beginning you had thought, well, even better, he left behind a fully furnished house for you to rent, and you didn't question it at the time. However, you wonder if you should have been more suspicious. Did he leave because of something private, or was it something to do with the house? And most importantly, why did he never come back to get the stuff he left behind? I really need to stop second-guessing things. No, these are important questions, miss. You spot something at the back of the closet. It's a wallet. You pick it up and look it over. You open it curiously, albeit expecting it to be mostly empty. It's not. There's money, an associate card for someplace you don't know, a few recipes, and there's even a handful of credit cards, an ID, a driver's license, all belonging to one Daisuke Sen. Who is this guy? Is he the previous tenant? Why would he leave his wallet behind? I guess I'll call Amura-san tomorrow and let him know I have this. Maybe he can contact the guy. Obtain the wallet. Okay, bunch of junk inside. Do I just go to bed? It's your new bed. Maybe you should wait until tomorrow to talk to Amura-san. End the day. Alright, let me make a second save. I seem to have the option to end the day early. So, let's leave the boards alone. And go to bed. Where we go? What was that? I saw that. I saw that slightly spooky thing. Alright, work's done. Can get to other things now. Computer. Same emails as before. Did I hear something? Well, let's call Amura. How about that? Call someone. Amura speaking. It's Namie Matsuda again. Oh yes, Matsuda-san. About that room. Yeah, that. I already found the key. Really? Where? Inside the previous tenant's things. Oh, is that so? Yeah, I thought I'd let you know. I found something else too. It's a wallet. A wallet? Yeah, it belongs to a guy named Daisuke Sen. Does that sound familiar to you? Ah, yes. Well? Well, that's the previous tenant's name. You say you found his wallet. Yeah, why would he leave his wallet behind? Maybe he just forgot it. His entire wallet, with all the documents, credit cards, and everything else? Well, that can happen. Do you have a way for me to contact him? I'd like to give it back. I can pass it on to him if you want. I think I'd like to give it to him in person. Can't you give me his phone number or something? I'm afraid not, and it's not that I don't want to, it's just that I'm not the one with his personal information. Then who has it? It's another guy, the one that was in charge of this house before me. He was the one who dealt with Daisuke Sen's contract. He tried to find a new tenant for the house after Sen left, but just couldn't do it, so he passed it on to me. Well, can you try asking him, please? See what I can do. I'll call you later. Wait, Amura-san, there's something else, too. What is it? About the locked room. It's weird. I found the window inside all boarded up. I was wondering if you could find me someone to get those things off. Boarded up? Ah, yes, I believe I can. I think I can even find someone to go over there today. Is that okay? Yeah. Alright then. I'll get someone to stop by later today. Alright, thanks, Amura-san. Okay, then. You can see the house next door. It doesn't seem to have any windows. You try opening the windows, they seem to be stuck. First, go through it. Where's my wallet? Wait, oh, someone's at the door. That the guy Amura-san sent? It was fast. I didn't get a chance to read that. I skipped through it quickly. Thanks for coming. Okay, now that's done. I guess the boards are off whether I like it or not, chat. Look. Oh! It's open now. That window is open. Maybe there is someone living there after all. That's a great sign. That's a great sign, chat. Now what? Maybe I should go knock on the door. I'm sure that'll go well. You have no business here. I think I do. Gonna call anyone else? Shouldn't bother her right now. Should wait until he calls you back. Maybe I just go to bed. Camera. It's your new bed. I guess I'll end the day. Doesn't seem like I can do much. Hey, I'm sure this is good. I feel like I haven't done anything productive in ages. Maybe I should call Aizawa from work to see if there's anything for me. Though she's just going to scold me for trying to work during this vacation. Okay, same stuff. Wonder if anything else has changed here. Let's look. The window is still open. It's very much still open, chat. I'm concerned. Okay. Let me just adjust one thing here. There we go. Perfect. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I'm gonna go downstairs and... Oh, yeah, it's probably Amura. Phone's ringing. Is it Amura-san? Let's see here. Hello? Matsuda-san, I got the contact information you asked for. You did? What is it? Well, I couldn't get a hold of a phone number or anything, but I got an email address. Anything will do. Amura-san tells you the address and you write it down. And that's it. Thank you. Matsuda-san? Yeah? I had a talk with the other agent, the one that was in charge of this house before. He strongly advised me to not give this to you. Why? According to him, the previous tenant was a bit perturbed. I'm not quite sure what he meant by that. Please keep that in mind if you contact Sen, Matsuda-san. Don't worry about it. Stay safe. Alright. I guess I'll send an email. It's your computer, contact Daisuke. Let's see. You sit down and type an email. What should I ask him? How about both? About the window. Hello, my name is Namie Matsuda. You don't know me, but I just moved into your own house. Old house. You sent the message. You stay in front of your laptop, anxiously waiting for a reply, despite having no expectations of it being answered right away, if at all. This is just making me antsy. I wish I had something to do. Oh. A new email? Can't be from him already. It is. You quickly open the message. Do not open it. Get out of the house. Find the notebook. What? You type in a response quickly and wait a few moments, but there's no answer. What does this mean? Oh, chat, he's just scared I'm gonna find his collection of trading cards. He wants it all for himself. I'm onto his game. The window is open. Maybe there's someone living there. Where's the notebook now? I guess I better look. Handful of books. Now, where would I find... Bunch of things, previous tenant. Bunch of things, bunch of things. What about this? Closet full of things. Nothing seems to stand out. Nothing seems to stand out. Nothing seems to stand out. Come on. Keep looking. It's got to be there somewhere. Bunch of things. Bunch of things. Bunch of things. Bunch of things. Take a closer look. Alright, hollow sound somewhere. It sounds like it came from behind the wood. You slide your hands across the wood until your fingers stumble across some sort of indentation. It's a small square of wood separated from the rest at the bottom of the closet. There's a small cavity underneath. You find just big enough to fit a handful of things inside. You stick your hand in, grasping for whatever's inside. You pull out a small notebook. What is this? You flip it open in the first page. The house, empty. One single window. No matter how much I knock, no one answers. No one has ever seen its occupants. But I saw a light inside yesterday. Just a reflection? The window was open today. I tried looking inside, but couldn't see anything. Grabbed a flashlight to look. Nothing. It's completely pitch black. I found my own window open today. Pretty sure it was locked. I think I saw pages torn in half. Flipping it reveals that a handful of other pages have been completely torn out and the rest are blank, except for one. They don't really believe me, do they? They already found part of my research and had it confiscated for my own good, which is why I'm hiding this here, although I decided to keep what's left of my research inside the safe. What exactly is this? Is he talking about that window and that house? And a safe? Is there a safe here somewhere? Maybe I should ask Amura? You don't need to call him right now. I'm gonna go here and the window's gonna be open. No, not today. Let me check the... Maybe I should check that other thing in this room. Nope. Still nothing. No, I don't need to read the notebook. I don't need to cook. Let's see, don't have utensils. Working sink. Am I supposed to... You shouldn't bother her. Let's see. Windows seem to be stuck. See, you can see the street from here. It's strangely deserted. See a reflection in the mirror. Bathroom supplies. Don't need to use it. Don't feel like bathing. Painting. Oh, of course. It was behind the painting. I don't know why I didn't even think of that. Mom, I'm scared. Come pick me up. Anyways, there's a safe behind the painting. Is it the one mentioned in the notebook? Try to open it, but it seems to require a passcode. What was that? It seems to have come from the tatami room. And this is where we make a save. Light switch. Who saw this coming? The window was open. Was it the wind? The other house's window is also open. Like that notebook said, you can't see a thing. It's pitch black inside. You close the window and lock it tight. I'll figure out the safe thing tomorrow. There's something in the house now, Namie. Like, undeniably. Go on. You hear something. Footsteps? Is someone out there? What should you do? Uh-oh. Lock the door. You carefully lock the door and stand still, holding your breath. Is there really someone out there? What do they want? Oh dear. Whatever it is, it's knocking right outside the door. Oh dear. Wow, that banging noise was actually really loud compared to everything else, wasn't it? Oh dear. You stayed up the rest of the night, listening intently next to the door. The noises stopped eventually, but you only entertained the idea of going outside well after sunrise. Oh! The floor is covered in dirty footprints. Looking closely, the footprints don't look like they were made by a person. An animal, maybe? Footprints come from here. It looks like something entered the window. But I locked it last night, didn't I? What is that on the hinges now? That the door next door is closed now. There's a strange black substance stuck to the lock. It looks like some kind of black spider web. You close the window again, wiping the substance away. I should probably clean this up too. I'm looking. Chat. No joke, the lights in my room just flickered. I don't need that right now. That startled me, legit. There's a safe behind the painting. 4-digit passcode. Yeah, I also agree. This girl is not very smart. There was clearly something in your house. You gonna do something about that? How about we go call Amura? Housing. Amura speaking. Amura-san, it's Matsuda. Now, yes, how can I help you? Something happened yesterday. Yes? I think an animal got inside the house last night. I didn't see it, but today there were footprints all over the second floor. An animal. Did it do anything? Not really. How did it get in? Through that window on the second floor, although I had it closed before I went to bed. That's odd. This area doesn't have any history with animal invading homes. Maybe it was a one-time incident. But just to be safe, be sure to lock everything up tonight, alright? Yeah. Okay. Mom, come get me. I'm scared. Should you really worry her by telling her about the animal? Yes. Hello? Hey, Mom. How's the new house? Oh, it's fine. No, it isn't. What happened? It's just, something happened last night. I think an animal got inside the house. An animal? What kind of animal? You okay? I'm fine. I don't know what it was. It was gone by morning. So you didn't see it? No, I was in bed already. Well, you sure it wasn't a dream? No, I'm sure. The house is covered in dirty footprints, and they came from an open window. I see. Well, maybe you should contact Animal Control and let them know there's a wild animal entering people's houses. I don't know if it got into other houses. It maybe was just an accident. Still, don't forget to lock your windows. Be safe. Okay. Try opening the windows. I don't know why I keep checking that. How many animals do you guys know knock on doors? Try to open the doorknob. You have no business here. I think I do. Okay. Let me check my emails first, actually. How about that? Wait. Safe. A new message. Mathematics Volume 4. Point, spiral, helix, axis. What is this? Handful of books left here. Mathematics Volume 4. Is this what send meant? You pick up the book. It's marked on a specific page. It's a chapter about spirals. A curve on a plane that winds around a fixed center point at a continuously increasing or decreasing distance from the point. A three-dimensional curve that turns around an axis at a constant or continually blah 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 blah. The study of spirals in nature has a long history. Christopher Wren. Is this? I don't think any of this is any of substance. I'm just supposed to look at the highlighted words. Hang on a second. Let me check that again. Growth form. Spirals. What's the code, Yo-Yo? Yeah, I figured you'd have the code ready, because I didn't want to look at it. What were the 4 words again? Oops. There's a safe behind the painting. Yeah, I'll just take it, instead of going through that entire text and figuring it out. Point, spiral, helix, axes. Yeah, I figured the first one was 2. 2, 9, 4, 4. It's just the amount of times the word appears in the text. There isn't much inside except a few scattered papers. You pick up a few that have been clipped together. They're newspaper clippings. It's a small article, kind that sits nowhere near the front page. It's about a missing child thought to have run away from home. According to the article, the parents went to check on their son at night, only to find him missing from his bedroom, with only the bedroom window left open. The parents insisted that there was no reason for their son to run away, but authorities found no forced entry or struggle to signify abduction. A missing child? The article is from 10 years ago. You pick up the next article. Missing child, runaway, or abduction. It's another article about the missing boy. This one goes into detail about the investigation and how there were no signs of abduction or the boy running away. The next article you pick up is distinctively bigger than the previous ones. Couple goes missing inside their own home. You read over the article. It's about the same couple with the missing child, except this time they were the ones that went missing. After not hearing from them for days, a relative went to check on them, only to find no one home. When the authorities went to investigate, they found that the house had been locked from the inside. The only thing open was the window of their missing son's room on the 2nd floor. There's a picture of the house with the article, but looking at it only confirmed your suspicion. It's the house you're in right now. Bum-bum. You check the date of the article. It was written just a few weeks after the first missing child one. You take a look at the other one. They all seem to be about a missing couple or the child. Wow, you know, maybe someone should, investigate this stuff. Or, you know, check this house out. I don't know anything about being a detective, though. No, let's just put the house back on the market. That's a smart idea. Last one, however, is a small article about Furukawa Housing acquiring this house 4 years after the incident. According to the article, no one wanted to move in after it happened, so it was sold at a considerably smaller price. That explains why it was so cheap. At the bottom of the newspaper clipping pile, there's a handwritten note. Previous tenant disappeared without paying rent. Thought to be some kind of schemer or con artist. There's another pile of papers inside the safe. You put the clippings back and grab the other pile. Aiko left me a message today. She wanted to stop by the house to say goodbye before she moved away, but I couldn't answer at the time. I should have told her to stay away. When I got home, no one was there, but her shoes were by the entrance and her bag was on the table. That window was open, too. I think it took her. I can't tell this to anyone. They'll think I did something. It's true that I wasn't the best boyfriend, which is why she broke up with me in the first place. But we still had a lot of respect for each other, and I wished her the best at her new job. I swear I could never do anything to her. She hadn't believed me when I told her about that thing, but still, I should have stopped her from ever setting foot in this house. And now she's gone. It took her over there. I've blocked up the window now because it seems locking the room didn't do anything, and tomorrow, locking the room didn't do anything, and tomorrow I'm getting the hell out and never coming back. I'll try to warn the agent who rented me this place, but I doubt he'll listen. What does he mean, it took her? You read the notes again, and one more time, trying to make sense of anything. It's hard to make sense of it in a way that doesn't involve wild, outlandish theories. You decide to put it away for the night. Maybe you can look over it tomorrow. Recommend to save? Good idea. The window is open again. The same dark substance is stuck to the lock. There are no footprints inside, however. Oh, that's great. Why isn't she getting out of this house? I don't know. I don't know. Time to leave. This house has tons of missing persons incident. Everyone keeps talking about this window, and there's clearly something creepy next door. Let's go to bed, it's fine. This is an animal. The other window is open as well. Hi! What's your name? What the heck? What is this? I need to run. Oh. On your haste to leave the house, you ended up tripping on the sidewalk. You fell down to the ground, hitting your head against the pavement. You feel your consciousness fading away. Atsu-san? Matsuda-san? Matsuda-san. Matsuda-san. Matsuda-san, are you alright? What? Are you doing out here? You're bleeding. Hey, don't rush yourself. Are you alright? What happened? I don't know. Come now, we can talk inside. Let's get that wound taken care of. There, that should do it. Not an ending? Okay, good. I was wondering if this was supposed to happen. Thank you, Honda-san. Matsuda-san, what happened? Why were you laying on the street like that? I, tripped. You tripped. Yeah, I was running, then I tripped. Why were you running? There was something inside the house. Something. Your head feels fuzzy. You have an idea of what happened that made you run out of the house, but you're probably remembering it wrong. That blow to your head must have gotten things mixed up. There's no way you saw what you think you saw. I think it was an animal? I'm not sure. My head doesn't feel quite clear. That looked like it was a nasty blow. Are you sure you don't want to go to the hospital? No, I'm fine. Really, it wasn't that bad. I still think you should go. Things like this shouldn't be played with. I'll just go tomorrow. If I feel anything else, I'll be fine, Honda-san. If you say so. Still, I insist you stay here for the night. Head wounds are no trivial matter. It's good to have someone watching over you. Honda-san, I don't want to impose. I insist. I can't in all good conscience send you home alone like this. You want to argue that it's unnecessary, that you feel fine, but at this point you're too tired to argue. Thank you, Honda-san. Clearly I didn't see any spooky stuff. Matsuda-san, are you going already? Yeah. Are you sure you don't want to get that checked out? Or maybe even stay a while longer? No, I should go. Truth be told, you don't really feel like going back home, but you don't want to overstay your welcome here either. You don't want to trouble Honda-san any further. Thanks for everything. You have no business over there. You stop in front of the door. Your mind rushes back to the events of yesterday, or as much as you can remember, and you hesitate. There's no way you really saw that thing. Your head is just confused because of the blow it took, right? So why did you run out of the house yesterday? You have no business here. I think I have lots of business there. Oh my goodness. The house is covered in dirty footprints. They're all over the place. There's a sticky, dark substance going all the way from the door handle to the table next to the door. Okay. You try pulling it off, it seems firmly stuck to the wood. It's sturdy enough that it doesn't rip when you try to tear it in half. Meanwhile, there's something else you need to check. Oh hey, my purse. Footprints. Purse looks like it was moved. You take a look inside, can't be sure. There are a couple of things missing. Oh, I see. Just wants to steal from me. Should you call her and tell her what happened? No. Then she'll tell your dad, and him and his heart condition, you probably can sort this out on your own. Shouldn't bother Amura-san with this. I think I should. I really think I should. You still need to unpack these. No, I don't. I don't. We're getting out of here soon. Your pillow is on the floor, dirty and ripped. It's your bed. It's covered in footprints and your pillow is missing. I should check the email. It's just the original one. Yeah. Time to check. You know what? Closet halfway filled. Simple vase. The window is open. Footprints both come from and go to here. Yesterday. It couldn't possibly be true, could it? That creature. The rational part of your brain wants to deny it and chalk it up to that blow to your head. However, the other part of your brain, the one that can't help entertaining the idea of superstition, the supernatural and the unknown, says that what happened was very much real and very much a threat. You decide to entertain that part of your brain. So far, you only know a handful of things about this thing, but nothing concrete enough for you to make an objective assertion about what it is. I know what it is, chat. Dangerous. Let's leave. Speculation won't lead you anywhere, though. What you should do right now is go over the facts, and make sure you focus on the ones that are most important. It only comes at night. It only comes through the window. Both of those seem important, but so far, that thing has only manifested itself at night. During the day, that house's window remains firmly closed. Although you also need to take into account the possibility that the timing might have just been a coincidence, so you can't be 100% sure it won't come during the day. Still, it's better than nothing. It didn't go after you before. The thing came inside your house at least once before yesterday. It had plenty of chances to come after you before, so why didn't it? Was it toying with you? Was it sniffing out the food? What does it want with you, aside from taking you somewhere probably inside the other house, if Sen is to be believed? Would it come back again today? Would it try to take you again today? Because if it does, I need to leave. It didn't chase you out of the house. For some reason, it didn't pursue you when you went outside. You had tripped and were knocked out. It had enough time to drag you back inside. Did it stop because it wanted to? Or was it because it couldn't go outside? Was it just another way of messing with you like it seemed to be doing before? Would leaving the house actually help? Although you can't fathom why, it seems the thing only comes through this specific window. Daisuke Sen seems to have thought so too, as this was the only window boarded up and the only room locked. Locking the window itself didn't do any good, though. It managed to unlock it from the outside somehow. Just stand there and analyze with your back turned to the window. Yeah, I know. Maybe that dark substance you found on the lock had something to do with it. Turns out you don't know much, do you? The feeling of threat, though, feels very much real. No matter how many ways you try to spin it, your gut tells you that staying in this house would be a very bad idea. You feel defeated. What was supposed to be a lucky break turned out to be a nightmare. Although despite feeling reluctant to leave the house over something so unsubstantial, so out there, you have this feeling that it's better to leave now before something bad actually happens. You should pack the bare minimum at least before nightfall. Though you do feel a bit uneasy walking around the house so empty-handed, considering what might be coming. Let's make another save. How about you at least close it? Bunch of junk inside. Should you start packing now? Yeah. Well, this is it. Should be as quick as possible. Pack at the absolute minimum. Then once you're out, you can figure out where to go. Some closed documents, and not a lot of else. It's probably enough, though. You already spent enough time packing. It's getting dark. Time to go. Oh. This wasn't here before. You try clawing at the dark substance, but it refuses to give way. But if this is here, then that means it's already here. Hi, friend! You're standing right between that creature and the way out. However, with the door being blocked by that dark substance, it's more like you're cornered at a dead end. The creature stands in front of you, fingers stretched out and mouth stuck somewhere between a grin and a snarl, showing rows of pointy teeth. It doesn't seem to be in a hurry to do anything, but it's steadily coming closer and closer to you. You don't know what it wants, but the malicious intent is unmistakable in its eyes. What should I do? You don't have any way of getting out through here, so your only hope is running away. That thing is blocking the way. You have no other choice. You have to escape somehow. You can see the street. I'm stuck. I couldn't move. What happened? Creepy, creepy. Oh, I died. That's what happened. No, she said she doesn't own a cutting knife, so I don't think that would work. I should look for something else first. It's your dad and his peculiar way of getting rid of bugs and other insects back home. Because you lived on the countryside, some large insects often found their way into your home, so your dad, with his unconditional hatred of all sorts of creepy crawlies, found a very unconventional way of dealing with them. I wonder if I can use this deodorant spray like he did. He would essentially make a homemade flamethrower with an aerosol spray and a lighter. He would always manage to keep from burning the house down. He even taught you how to make one before your mother completely forbade him from using it inside the house and especially in front of you. You're obviously not dealing with a bug here, but it's not like you have any weapons inside the house aside from maybe a regular knife. Should you take the deodorant spray? I picked up a lighter before. Yeah, I did. No, let me look around some more. Hang on. There's really nothing here. Can't be sure. It seems like there's stuff missing. Don't even own a proper cutting knife. Working sink. Yeah, this is literally all I have. Should probably go get groceries eventually. Couple of vases. I think this is all I have to work with. So, let me save again. Let's do this and get out of here. We're gonna get out of here and take down this guy. Take it down with fire. Go on 10 just in case. That's not good. Alright, let's do it. So, I should be able to take it down now. Yeah. In this entryway, there's literally nothing I can do to walk around him. I just die. What should I do? Use the lighter. You don't have any way of getting through here. Your only hope is running away. That thing is blocking the way. You suddenly remember you have both the deodorant and lighter. Maybe you can use it. You tried getting the spray and lighter in position as fast as you could. It wasn't fast enough. Maybe you can hide somewhere and wait for it to show up. Wait, what? Why is this different now? Despite feeling unsure of anything, something tells you that confronting it directly would be a bad... What did I do differently? Okay. Maybe you can also use something to collect proper evidence. Just your old camera. Maybe you can use it to take a photo of the thing. I have no clue what... Chat, that was all the same stuff I saw the first time, right? those were exactly the same points I looked at before, but apparently doing them in that specific order made that happen? I did just save, right? Yeah, I'll wait for you. Gotta hide somewhere now. It's really kind of a weird puzzle. The order, I guess the order you pick them in determines the path you get put on. It's the order you thought through the evidence, I guess. Everyone else seems to be just as confused as me. No, she said she wants to hide somewhere now. How about I hide in... Oops, go down here. How about I just leave? Or not. Can't cook. Working sink. You're probably right. I probably gotta hide in here. This is a smart idea. This could be a good place to hide and wait for it to show up. Hide. You step inside the closet. That was very confusing. Like, I don't know. It didn't feel like I did anything differently at all, but I guess now I'm able to do something different. It's cramped because there's enough space for one person inside. You leave the door open slightly, just enough for you to peek through the gap. You can see the sunlight fading away little by little as you wait anxiously, camera at the ready. She seems very smart. Oh boy. It's here. Hi, friend. How you doing? Want to hang out? Want to hang? Hi. What you saw yesterday was true after all, and it's back. The creature suddenly throws the closet door open and grabs you by the ankle. On impulse, you flash the camera right at the creature's face. The creature stumbles back, dazed by the flash, allowing you to kick it aside and out of the way. Need to get out of here. You feel like you made a mistake. You should have gotten out of the house when you had the chance. There's no time to dwell on that now. You need to go. What? When did it... And dead. Deodorant spray, should you take it? Alright, when did it... When did it... Shut the door behind you and lock it quickly. Even with the locked door between you and the creature, you don't feel safe at all. Thinking back, that thing did manage to unlock the window from the outside. What if it can unlock doors too? I need to do something. Maybe I can get out through here. Try to open the window, but it's stuck. Damn it. Phone, you might be able to call someone for help. Phone is dead. Wait. You suddenly remember. You have the lighter and the deodorant spray. Maybe you can... Let's see. Alright, I have time now. Press A to light fire. Okay. Come on. There we go. It took a while, but the creature eventually succumbed to the flames. You stood there shocked, watching as it started thrashing around violently and smashing into the furniture. Once you realized what was happening, you tried backing away, but your feet got caught on something and you fell down. You tried backing away, but... What? Despite being on fire, the creature held onto your ankle tightly, refusing to let go. Eventually, it wasn't the only thing that was on fire. Oh. Oh. Alright. I guess I'll try again. Where am I at? I gotta pick up the deodorant. Lock the door. Shut the door behind you. Where do I go? Yes. Where do I go after that? There's nowhere else to go. I can unlock doors, too. Someone for help. Phone is dead. Try to open the window, damn it. Okay. Front door to spray. Why wouldn't she do that before then? Oh, no, no, no. What? When did it? Oh, just use the fire. You spray the fire into the substance stuck to the door. Surprisingly and thankfully, it was quick to combust. Once it's out of the way, you push the door open and stumble outside. The creature doesn't follow you. You lay on the sidewalk, unmoving, staring at the house that's slowly going up in flames. The neighbors eventually start stepping out to see what's going on. Honda-san comes rushing over to your side in worry. You vaguely note that someone must have called the fire department after they start showing up to put out the flames. And it's no surprise when they take you in for questioning, considering how you were essentially holding a makeshift flamethrower in your hands. You tell them about the thing that got inside your house, how you thought it was an animal at first, but you have no idea what it was. They ask you about the wound on your head. They question how severe it was. Honda tells them that she doesn't know as you refuse to go to a hospital. Both your mother and Omura-san confirm that you talked about this animal before, though, so the police becomes less inclined to think you made it up. In the end, you get charged with reckless behavior for nearly setting the house and the rest of the neighborhood on fire, and Furukawa Housing ends up nullifying your contract to the house. That's okay, though. You're never setting foot back there anyway. Okay. To Daisuke-sen, you were right. Alright, so there's a small bit afterward. Oh, is there? Hang on. Honestly, what the hell is with this house? It's the second tenant already. Hello, is anyone there? There's no record of anyone living here. Or better, there's no record at all of anything. How is this house still here? Hello? So I guess they wouldn't mind if I... What the hell? Maybe Matsuda-san was right. I don't think I want to know what's inside. Alright. I guess that's pretty much it for it now. I was kind of expecting to be able to go inside and see what was going on in there. But, yeah, I did like most of it. Like, it built up to suspense pretty well, but I think it kind of... I don't know. It kind of stumbled a little bit at the end. It kind of just made it a bit annoying to figure out what to do when I don't think it really should have been. But I did like the build-up. The monster was creepy. How has no one noticed this before? Nobody tried to open it. That's just how it goes. But I don't know. I kind of just wanted to see what was in the house, because it kind of seems like everybody should have checked, but nobody did. But I did like it. It was fun. And was definitely a stumble, but a good game. I did like it. I also don't necessarily think it had the best payoff at the end either. But either way, that was it. That was From Next Door. Hope you all enjoyed it, and we're gonna go ahead and move on now. Bye-bye.